Hi, and welcome to the Ask Dr. Angela podcast with everyone's favorite OBGYN, Dr. Angela Jones. Have you ever been too embarrassed or shy to ask your own doctor about your, girl parts? Well, you've come to the right place to get straight answers. Feel free to ask Dr. Angela anything women's health related. Obstetrics and gynecology? She keeps it real. Pregnancy? She's been there, done that. Menopause? She'll get you through. Young or old, Dr. Angela's got you covered, girl. Now here's Dr. Angela.
What's good, people? This is Dr. Angela, everyone's favorite OBGYN, and I would like to officially welcome you to episode 232 of the Ask Dr. Angela podcast. Is it just me, or is there anyone else out there that is completely obsessed with your lawn? I think I mentioned this to you before, that I have a huge obsession with my lawn. I just want it to look good. I want it to be green. I don't want it to have weeds. I want the landscaping to be just right, because it's one of the simple pleasures that I get every day when I come home after what's usually an extremely long day at work, whether I'm on call or in the office. I like to turn that corner and see our house, which is the first house on the big corner, and our lawn looks pristine. Love, 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 love that. I'm not going to harp too long on the lawn, but it kind of leads me into today's topic. So I think I told you that I get queries all the time. So I'm checking my email like literally 100 times a day, just so that I can make sure that we're on top of everything. And like a week or so ago, I got like a really last minute query, and I was not adequately able to respond to it because I was in the middle of seeing patients. But it completely threw me for a loop. When I read it, I thought, are you flipping kidding me? Like, what else are we going to come up with? And who the heck came up with this ever so novel idea? You know what I'm talking about. Vaginal passion dust, making your vagina look like a unicorn. Have any of you heard of this? I'm like completely blown away. This had to be some man that came up with this. Because clearly, why would you want your vagina to look like a unicorn? You know, it reminds me of like an advertisement for Skittles. It's a rainbow. Skittles. You know, does your vagina taste like Skittles too? I cannot even flipping imagine. But I gotta tell you, I am willing to bet the house that I will see someone that comes in with just this, i.e. vaginal dust. I guarantee you that I'm going to see someone with a vagina that looks like a unicorn, probably coming in with some kind of infection or inflammation, because hello, anything foreign in your vagina is not a good thing. And I mean, inflammation means red, itchy, discharge. Who wants that? I see people for discharge every day. And if I'm not mistaken, I also heard that there might be like a sugar or a flavor component to this, which would not be good because, bacteria or the natural flora would like thrive off of this. And I can't even imagine. So I actually would really love for you guys to chime in. Have you glittered your vagina? Or do you know someone that's glittered their vagina or had one of these gel capsules or bombs, so to speak, explode in your vagina and it tastes like Skittles? I think that vaginas are supposed to, number one, look like vaginas. They're supposed to smell like vaginas. And lastly, they're supposed to taste like vaginas. So again, if you're out there and you're listening to this, please, please, please chime in. I'm sure that someone on my team has tried this. I'm not going to mention any names, but he knows who he is. So let me know your thoughts on this. If you've dated anyone that's had like a Skittles explosion or glitter explosion in their vaginas. Still completely perplexed by this, still completely amazed, still completely flabbergasted. I so want to hear from you on this. And I want to hear from you about other things. So if you have a topic or a question or a concern that you want featured on the podcast, you know how to reach me. www.askdrangela.com. Everything that you need to know about what we do here is there. There's my email address, my YouTube channel, all of my social media venues, and you can shoot me a direct email and let me know what's on your mind. In closing, I want to leave you with this, and this is from one of my favorite quotation books, She Went Out on a Limb, by Sandy Gingras. Today's thought: remember that pitfalls in your path are places to plant seeds. Thank you so much for tuning into today's podcast. Until next time, look better, feel better, be better. Can't wait to reconnect on episode 233 of the Ask Dr. Angela podcast.
Thank you for listening to the Ask Dr. Angela podcast. For more information on women's health and the show notes for this episode, please visit Dr. Angela at www.askdrangela.com. While you're there, don't forget to leave your own message for Dr. Angela. See you soon! All of the information provided and discussed in this podcast is for educational and informational purposes only and should not take the place of consulting a physician. This podcast is not intended to diagnose, treat, or cure any disease or illness and does not and should not replace treatment from a medical professional.